إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear respected brothers, sisters, boys and girls. It is indeed, it's the greatest name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty, Jalla Jalaluhu wa Amma Nawaluhu, to see you all again in this lockdown season. Almost around 9 months ago, we used to talk about lockdowns. After that, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty in New Zealand, we enjoyed the 100% normalcy until last week. As I said before in my previous talks, we need to accept this lockdown as a blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty in disguise. I would like to repeat this word again, brothers, sisters, boys and girls, blessings in disguise. So we are enjoying these blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. حدث ما قدر قدر الله ما كان, as planned by the divine law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. We ask Allah Almighty, Jalla Jalaluhu Amma Nawaluhu, to make it easier for us to overcome these situations and to get back to our normalcy as soon as possible, insha'Allah ta'ala. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the topic is today is, I just want to share with you 5 important things that is directly matching with the contemporary situation that we are having, not only in New Zealand, in all parts of the globe. One of the hadiths of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said that قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لم تظهر الفاحشة في قوم قط حتى يعلنوا بها إلا فشى فيهم الطاعون والأوجاع التي لم تكن في أسلافهم الذين مضوا. Immorality never appears among people to such an extent that they commit it openly. But plagues and disease that were never known among their ancestors will spread among them. In short, we will get severe infections, disease, such as plagues or COVID, unless we keep away from immoral actions such as fornications, adultery, riba, and addiction of alcohol, music, and substances, which are being practiced openly in most parts of the world. So I would like to repeat again, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, until we stop practicing this kind of immorality openly, we can't overcome this situation. Number 2, وَلَمْ يَنْقُصُوا الْمِكْيَالَ وَالْمِيزَانَ إِلَّا أَخَذُوا بِالسِّنِينَ وشدة المؤونة أو مؤونة وجور السلطان عليهم. People did not cheat in weight and measures, but they will be stricken with poverty, shortage of provisions, severe calamity, and the oppression of their rulers. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من غشنا فليس منا. Whoever cheats in the community of in the Ummah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are not belongs to the community of Ummah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when the community start to cheat in their measurements or their weighing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving the people severe starvation and poverty. I would like to share with you all one case study that I have dealt to give you a simple example. There are a lot of cases, couples were forced to separate because of their circumstances. After the separation, the expectation is they will move on their own life. But what happens is one partner goes and settles, buys another property, for example. Then the ex-partner deliberately plans to go and reconnect. They want to go for the reconciliation process. Then all settled. That ex-partner joins. Then they started to live. After a couple of months, again there was a fight. The case goes to the court. Then again the property is divided into 50%. In the first time, the partners got their equal 50% share of their properties. They walk out. Again, ex-partner comes into that life, living for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, creates fights, goes to the court, taking another 50% of the new property, and the partner walks away. If the partner genuinely comes for the reconciliation with the pure intention to live with that husband or wife, that's a different story. Only Allah knows their heart. We can't open and see. But it seems there was a pre-planned agenda to come and grab the ex-partner's property. If that is happening, brothers and sisters, deliberately, this is un-Islamic, unacceptable. Please don't support those people. Please tell them, please stop doing this. Because the more they do it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give the shortage of the provisions, and severe poverty and starvation will come. This is a punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. So we should be very careful in that kind of circumstances. Number 3, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that وَلَمْ يَمْنَعُوا زَكَاةَ أَمْوَالِهِمْ إِلَّا مُنْعُوا الْقَطْرَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ وَلَوْلَا الْبَهَائِمْ لَمْ يُفْطَرُوا. No people prevented zakat of their wealth except they prevented the rain from the sky from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. And they were not from the animals. If they were not animals, there won't be rain from the sky. If we do not pay zakat properly, brothers and sisters and boys and girls, we won't be able to enjoy the rain from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. Rain is a barakah. When the rain comes, we can see all the crops, everything is green and fruiting. That's a prosperity, blessings, and barakah by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. In New Zealand, we are enjoying fresh water. Even we wash our cars with the fresh water. This is the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. There are a lot of countries, brothers and sisters and boys and girls. I know you have been there. People are drinking muddy water. People are drinking muddy water. So to enjoy this ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty constantly, we should calculate our zakat every calendar year. We must select all those 8 group of people, all the asnaf, and we'll be able to distribute them. Take the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty, so that we'll get the rain to this beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand, and also all parts of the world. The message is for everybody across the globe. So that as long as we pay the zakat, the rain, the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come. We'll enjoy the prosperity, green, barakah, blessings, joy, and happiness. May Allah ta'ala give us the barakah to enjoy this constant prosperity and barakah by paying zakat on time. This is the best time to pay zakat. Even if you pay your zakat, say the last Ramadan, and you are still calculating your zakat money for the next Ramadan, but there are dire need over there. There's a in need of crisis because of the situations. People asking groceries and provisions and other stuff. People can't, afford to pay their rental places. People became jobless, and people became homeless. Especially people who are on work permits. They have a lot of issues because their shops or their businesses is closed, so they can't earn over there. They can't get their weekly income to pay their rents. Especially if they are not the citizens or the residents of this country, they're having a really difficulty. So if you are keen to calculate your zakat, even you can pay in advance to those deserving people in this lockdown season. I'm sure Allah Ta'ala will give you much, much more higher reward for your nobility, for your generosity in this difficult time. So please try to be generous. Please try to support all those deserving people. And also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that in the hadith, وَلَمْ يَنْقُضُوا أَحَدَ اللَّهِ وَأَحَدَ رَسُولِهِ إِلَّا سَلَّطَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ عَدُوًّا مِنْ غَيْرِهِمْ فَأَخَذُوا بَعْضُ مَا فِي أَيْدِيهِمْ. And the people do not break their covenant, their aqidah, their promise with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the messenger of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Allah will enable their enemies to overpower them and take some of what they have belongs to. In other words, if we break our creed of Islam and our aqidah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty will enable our enemies to overpower us and occupy some of what it is already in our hands. This is happening nowadays in everywhere. May Allah Ta'ala protect all of us from this kind of calamities and dangers, brothers. Finally, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, وَمَا لَمْ تَحْكُمْ أَئِمَّتُهُمْ بِكِتَابِ اللَّهِ وَتَخَيَّرُوا مِمَّا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى إِلَّا جَعَلَ اللَّهُ بَأْسَهُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ. Unless their leaders rule according to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, according to the examples and the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also all the leaders, all the rulers, all the rulers and leaders, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cause them to fight among them. If I want to summarize it, if our rulers and leaders don't follow the Quranic commandments and the exact sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah will cause them to fight among themselves. This is what is happening nowadays, brothers and sisters. We can see internal disputes, egos, fights, arguments among them. Even Muslim organizations are fighting. So this is the time that we must all reflect and take this as an alert. We must try to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty. I know we have issues, we have anxiety, we are so stressed, we are so depressed because of the loss of the jobs in our businesses, and that might create a lot of problems and other consequences as well. And please try to seek professional attentions, professional supports. And there are a lot of people available. Of course, you can approach me, and there are so many other professionals are available. A lot of counselors and all the psychiatrists, all the clinicians are available. And inshallah ta'ala, we'll be able to support. We will be able to support you all to overcome this situation And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the barakah. May Allah ta'ala protect all of us for this kind of dangerous infectious disease, calamities, musibah, and problems like COVID. And bless us with a long life, with sound health and fitness, so that inshallah ta'ala we can overcome this calamities and situation in COVID and to get back to our normalcy so that we can enjoy our prosperity and barakah again inshallah ta'ala. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.